Fabian, first of all, congratulations. Before we get into the finer details, just sum up that game and this victory from your perspective.
Football is not always about tactics. Football is sometimes about the energy you have in the team, the energy you bring on the pitch, the intensity you play the game, and the togetherness you have. And I think we showed it today that in the second half we had this energy, we had this intensity. It was not the nicest game, I would say, but it was very intense and in the second half full of energy, and this can win you games.
Clearly the substitutions made a big difference. I think we'll call it the Fab Four that you brought on. Very rare that we see a manager bring on all four. What was in your mindset? Did you sense that there wasn't, as you've alluded to there, not enough intensity prior to that?
I had the feeling we didn't really believe in ourselves. I had the feeling that we weren't in the game. We didn't have the intensity, the energy we want to have on the pitch. You need to have on the pitch when you want to challenge Manchester City, and therefore I decided to make the 4 changes. But I always try to emphasize that it's always a decision we do together with my team, with my staff, and in the end, I think the players have to deliver on the pitch, and all the 4 subs they delivered today, and I'm very pleased with their performance. But also the players who were on the pitch had a big impact, because four players can't win the game, so it's always a team performance. So I'm grateful for everyone.
Did you sense the instant impact that they had? Because almost immediately the game momentum shifted in your favour.
I think there's some character, some attitudes inside of the players you can bring out, and I think that's very important to know the profiles from your players. Who is an energy giver, who needs a little bit energy from his teammate, who can play intense, who's more the guy who controls and organizes. So all the players have different profiles, and therefore it's really important to understand the personality behind the player, because then you can play with these things, and then you can have a feeling what you need in this moment on the pitch. And today we needed energy, we needed personalities who enjoyed being on the pitch, who are energy givers, and therefore we made this change.
You mentioned personality, you mentioned energy, also perhaps leadership. You look at James Milner, 39 years young, almost seconds on the pitch, then a huge pressure moment. How much do you need someone with that mentality and belief and leadership in those moments?
I think you need it a lot. You said the word belief, and exactly that's it. He spreads it. He has always the belief that we can beat everyone, and that spreads to the others, and that spreads also to the crowd. And of course there was pressure in that moment with the penalty, but I think that he dealt with a little bit more pressure in his past already. He had some great highlights in his career. So overall I'm very happy with him, how he performed, how he is not only as a player, also as a personality. And he proved it today that he can help us.
Coming into today, there'd just been 2 games played, but people sensed that there was a little bit of disappointment from within Brighton that you hadn't had the results that you wanted. Does the whole mood shift going into the international break with this result?
Wins always change the mood. There's no replacement for wins.
And just finally, 7 o'clock tomorrow night, the famous window shuts. Have you got what you want, and is what you want staying, or is there something still to be sorted out?
I think there's nothing impossible in football. Overall, I have emphasized that I'm very happy with my squad. So I don't think that a lot of crazy things will happen.
James, Brian, what a game. Congratulations. James, you two part of the Fab Four that really changed everything from the subs bench this afternoon. Just tell us first and foremost what the manager said to you all when you came on.
Yeah, basically that. Lifters get a bit more tempo into the pressing. That's what the bench is there to do. It's an important role as well, especially when you can make so many subs these days. It's important to put some intensity in the game. The boys done a good job, keeping the score 1, and did a lot of hard work early in the game, and it was nice to come on and impact the game.
Brian, did you sense that change of momentum in your favour when the 4 of you came on?
Sorry, say it again, please.
Did you sense the change in momentum in the game when the 4 of you came onto the pitch?
Yeah, I think when we all come in, we have to give 100%, and we have to show everybody we can have an impact in the game. And I think we showed everybody, especially from behind. I like it when Millie is behind me, and he pushed me always in training as well for 100%. So we can see it today, and yeah.
James, you get the big moment as well. You didn't have a lot of time to acclimatise, but was there any doubts in your mind that you were going to step up and take that penalty?
No, obviously we've got a list of who's taking, and Welbs wasn't on at that moment. So, I was just trying to stay calm, and like I say, it's not too easy. I've done it before when you just come off the bench and have to take one, so it's not the easiest thing. But hopefully a few years of playing helps me deal with that.
A pressure penalty, and also, to be fair, an emotional penalty. Just talk us through the celebrations and, of course, the sad loss of your former friend Diego Jota.
Yeah, obviously, Jota's meant so much to everyone, and getting the score sheet, and it's an honour to wear his number this year and get on the field. And I didn't think I'd score too many goals this season, but that's probably his magic of his number on the shirt, and the guy who was, that's filtered into the boots already. So if that's the case, hopefully there's a few more goals to come this year.
And that little celebration, was that something you used to play together on the old?
No, I mean, I've seen him do it. Maybe it was a bad impression, but the many goals I've seen him score, he had a few sellouts, and I'm pretty sure that was one of them. So.
Brian, how big a result is this? Not just the fact that you've beaten Manchester City, but it's your first Premier League win of the season.
Yeah, I think it's very important for us to give us confidence all together, and we take the 3 points, and now we start after the national break, we come with 100% again.
Just finally, James, does this set the tempo and the benchmark for the season?
Hopefully, I think we're disappointed the first 2 games. We probably deserve more out of them that we didn't get, and it's the little details that we're missing. And today, I'm delighted for the boys. Stuck at it. Obviously, a really tough game. Disappointment of the first couple of games, and a few of the boys obviously starting the game, and the guys who played midweek coming on and impacting as well. It's a real squad effort, and we felt like we deserved more from the first 2, didn't get it, and Man City at home's a very difficult game. So to be able to keep going, 1 goal down, stick together like we did, that's the exact spirit that we need for the rest of the season. And it's a bit unfortunate that we've got the international break now. Obviously that momentum we'll have to try and keep, and hopefully everyone comes back fit and healthy and ready to go and build on this result.